Well, hello everybody. Today is September 12th, 2012, and Apple just had its iPhone 5 announcement, and they introduced also a new lineup of iPods. I'm going to get right to the point of what was announced. So the iPhone 5, it's going to have a metal back, all glass and aluminum construction. It has a larger screen, 5 rows of icons, plus the icon bar at the bottom. Lightest iPhone yet at 7.6 millimeter thickness. It's 18% thinner than the iPhone 4S. The screen resolution is 1136 by 640. It has the same width, but it's taller than the old iPhone 4S. The old apps, if they're not updated for the new screen size, they'll be letterboxed on the new iPhone. And it has an ultra fast wireless. It has GPRS, Edge, EVDO, HSPA, HSPA Plus, LTE, which is new, and DCHSDPA, all in one single chip. It also has 802.11 ABGN dual channel of up to 150 megabits per second. It has the A6 processor, twice as fast as the A5 processor on the previous iPhone, 8 hours of LTE or 3G talk, and 10 hours of Wi-Fi browsing battery life. It has the same camera as the 4S, but they made it thinner to fit it into the new iPhone. It has 40% faster image capture for the camera, and it has panorama built in with 28 megapixel resulting images into the camera. It has 1080p high definition video on the back. It has FaceTime over 3G, face detection, its backside illuminated cameras. It takes photos while recording a video. And the front camera is a 720p high definition FaceTime camera. It has 3 microphones, front and back, for depending on which camera you're using to record video with, and one for noise cancellation. It has the new 9-pin dock connector, which is basically an all-digital 8-signal design connector called Lightning, and it's reversible and easy to use, so you don't have to find out which direction you have to shove that thing into your phone and ruin your phone by doing it the wrong way. And Apple has also made a dock adapter available. So if you have a device that has the 30-pin but you need to connect it to a 9-pin, easily doable. And it has black or white front panel coloring. And the white one has the raw aluminum back look to it, and the black one has an anodized aluminum back look to it. It's $199 for the 16 gigabyte, $299 for 32 gigabyte, and $399 for 64 gigabyte. iPhone 4 will remain, and it's going to be free on contract. iPhone 4S is going to be $99 on contract, and pre-orders on iPhone 5 start September 14th, and it ships on September 21st. iOS 6, they talked about it. I'm just going to tell you that it's going to be available on September 19th. There's going to be revamped iTunes app on iOS devices and PCs and Macs, which is going to be available later this October. And then they talked about iPods. Quite a bit of updates on iPods. The iPod Nano will get a larger display. It's going to be 5.4 millimeters thin. It's going to have a 2.5-inch display, multi-touch screen. It's going to have a home button. It's going to come in 7 colors: aluminum, black, purple, green, blue, yellow, and red. It's going to have an FM tuner with DVR functionality, so you can scroll back and listen to the music again. You can look at videos and photos. It's going to have a pedometer built in. It's going to have a Bluetooth functionality, 30 hours of music playback battery life. The iPod Touch also got updated. 6.1 millimeters thin, aluminum on the back. It's going to have a brushed finish, so they finally got rid of the horrible horrible shiny back that got scratched so easily and it looked disgusting. They got rid of that. Thank you, God. Whew. It's going to have a 4-inch display, so it's going to be longer, just like the new iPhone. It's going to have the A5 chip, which was the chip used in the iPad 2, which is newer than the previous version of the iPod Touch, which had the A4 chip. It's going to be 7 times faster graphics than the older iPod Touch. 40 hours of music and 8 hours of 40 hours of music and 8 hours of video playback for battery. New camera. This is important. There's a 5 megapixel iSight camera on the back. It has an LED flash for the first time. It has the panorama feature. And there's a mystery button on the back called the iPod Touch Loop, which is basically a wrist strap for your iPod Touch. And the back camera does 1080p high definition video, and the front camera is a 720p high definition FaceTime camera. It has dual band Wi-Fi, and Siri is going to be available on the iPod Touch. 5 different colors for the iPod Touch. Now they're introducing colored iPod Touches: raw aluminum, black, blue, yellow, and red iPod Touches. No pricing announced yet, but they did announce it at the end of the show, so I'll tell you the pricing. All these iPods are going to be ready for the holiday season. They announced new earbuds called EarPods, which fit more comfortably into the ears. They don't fall back like the flat earbuds before. The iPod Shuffle, the 2GB, is going to be $49. iPod Nano is going to be $149 for the 16GB. The 5th generation iPod Touch is going to be 32GB, $299, and 64GB, $399. iPod Touch 4th generation is going to stay around for 16GB, $199, 32GB, $249. And that's pretty much it for the announcement that Apple had today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DGtronic. Subscribe to this YouTube channel at youtube.com/DGtronic. Leave me comments. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and give me suggestions. I'll see you in the next video.